Good afternoon, my faithful friends. This is Nan. This is your Faith with Nan. We will be going over Jesus' entry into Jerusalem, April 13th, 2025, Palm Sunday. Everyone who goes to church on Palm Sunday will receive palms. Not exactly like this, but you will be receiving palms in honor of Jesus' entry into Jerusalem, where all of his followers held palms up like this. Wherever he was, they were singing, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Unfortunately, these are the same people that probably cried, crucify him on Good Friday. So now we will be going into John. This is John, the entry into Jerusalem, John 12, chapter 12, verses 12 to 19. On the next day, when the great crowd that had come to the feast heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, they took palm crosses and went out to meet him and cried out, Hosanna, Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, the King of Israel. Jesus found an ass and sat upon it, as is written, Fear no more, O daughter of Zion. See, your king comes, seated upon an ass's colt. His disciples did not understand this at first, but when Jesus had been glorified, they remembered that these things were written about him and that they had done this for him. What do they mean that Jesus was glorified? When Jesus rose from the dead. So the crowd that was with him when he called Lazarus from the tomb and raised him from death continued to glorify. This was also why the crowd went to meet him, because they heard that he had done this sign. So the Pharisees said to one another, You see that you are gaining nothing. Look, the whole world has gone after him. You have to remember that the Pharisees and the Jewish priests did not believe in Jesus, and that one miracle, which was the miracle of the raising of Lazarus, was the one miracle that made Jesus unpopular with the Jewish priests. They did not want him to continue, so they decided to go against him. They decided to bring him to trial and to put him on trial for treason. This is Holy Thursday. If you can, go to church on Holy Thursday. See what happens. Also on Holy Thursday, Jesus will be washing the feet of the disciples. So you go from Palm Sunday to Holy Thursday. Once Palm Sunday is over, Lent is over, and then we go into the Easter Triduum, which is Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday. And of course, the biggest Christian holiday of the Christian church is Easter. Without Easter, there would be no Easter, there would be no religion, really, because we know that Jesus rose from the dead. Without that, we would have nothing. But we have faith. Jesus rose from the dead, and the first person to see Jesus that rose from the dead, believe it or not, was a woman. Mary Magdalene. She ran back to the disciples and said, "The master's not there anymore. The master's not there anymore." And then they realized that Jesus rose from the dead. This is your Palm Sunday. Please go to church. Raise your palms high for Jesus. Please go to church on Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. This is Your Faith with Nan. Please subscribe if you want to. If you want me to go into anything else, let me know. I am always here to do whatever you want. Thank you.